Eyewitness News at 5.
Also had fast food for Fido. We're going to show you the doggy treat dispensers that are now popping up on New York City streets. Here's the newest way to make Spot feel special: doggy treat dispensers. About 20 machines offering tempting treats have popped up around the city, and more are on the way. When you want to reward Rover, just pop a quarter into that machine and out pops a dried liver mini biscuit. A little bit of foie gras for your dog. Businesses that allow the dispensers in front of their shops get a cut of the profits. What a great idea.
That is a fantastic idea. Wish I came up with it.
This is CBS 2 News.
I'm Maury Alter, and this would be Cassius, and this would be George Valdez, who is not paid by the manufacturer, as Cassius is about to test the latest in doggy treats, just like the old gumball coming up.
Vending machines for dogs. That's what dogs today. That's all we got.
All over the place. We'll see where your pooch can now eat on the run. Finally, a story that we can sink our teeth into. Well, at least your dog can. How many times have you and Fido been out for a walk, and Fido gets a bad case of the munchies, and you know what? You hadn't brought a treat. Well, weep no more, because now Fido can have this treat if he's got a quarter. A story from CBS 2's Maury Alter.
It happens. You're out for a walk and hunger strikes. You've got your treat, but what about your best friend? Well, now he's got one in Brad Kramer, who, along with a buddy, came up with street treats. That's right, just like the old gumball machine from your youth. Anyway, Brad and his street treats partner were out for a walk about a year ago.
We had his dog with us, and we didn't have any treats, and we thought it'd be a great idea to have these vending machines out for dogs, in case people forget their treats at home.
And now Kramer and his buddy have 35 street treating machines on the streets, and orders for more from people like Dudley Paw store owner Yvonne Fox.
The customers, the owners of the dogs, they love it because when we're closed, they can put a quarter in the machine and get a treat.
Now, it wasn't exactly raining cats and dogs today, but we did manage to collar a couple of taste testers. Cassius walked by Upper East Sider George Valdez, and Cassius took to those treats like a champ. Do you think it's a good idea?
Excellent.
Yeah.
For people walks around all the time and the neighbor.
So you like the concept?
I like the concept.
The Animal Attraction Grooming and Pet Store on the Upper East Side loaned us this dog for our lab experiment, a highly trained Pasha who turned out to be quite a Nasha. So it looks like a win-win-win situation, even though Brad has not quit his real estate day job yet. As for Yvonne, you get a cut of the action.
Of course.
And Cassius, at 14, already a long liver, now gets his nutritious sheep's liver. We would make one suggestion. Make the little treat containers a little more accessible. You could break some nails, not to mention some teeth, trying to get the little guys open. Maury Alter, CBS 2 News.
Beef liver treats. Doggy, huh?
Beef liver treats.
A lot of doggy stories today.
That's
good.
Cats are crying.
Cats.
Well, it's raining cats and dogs, so they got a cat in there.
Oh, that's very good, John.
Oh.
First time I heard that, too.
Yeah, well, the weather's a little rough.
You're watching Fox 5 News at 10. What New Yorkers watch.
All right, New Yorkers really love their dogs.
Coming up, a whole new way to pamper your pet.
Cats and dogs, we've got it all for you tonight. Biscuit vending now. It's the latest convenience for busy New Yorkers and their pooches on the go. You may start seeing dispensers full of dog treats on city street corners. For a quarter, owners can get their pet a mini biscuit. A guy named Brad Wilkinson came up with the idea. He and a partner started with just one machine last year. They're up to 20 now, and the company hopes to install at least 50 more machines, 50 more, around town by next year.
I hope parents don't get mixed up and give them to their kids.
Those are not for kids.
All right.
This is the WB11 News at 10.
Coming up, you know what it's like when you get that craving for something sweet. Well, now a normally human convenience is available for your dog.
Wow. Well, if you haven't seen them yet, you probably will soon. Candy machines for dogs.
Street treats are popping up all over the city. Apparently, they're getting rave reviews from the dogs as well as their owners. Ashley Morrison has the story.
Even on a rainy day, dogs are out all over the city, and now their owners can get their treats easier than ever with Street Treats, a candy machine for dogs.
Yeah, I like it.
One of the inventors of street treats, Brad Kramer, says he got the idea after working for several years in the laundromat business. Same concept, but with dog treats. Now Brad says every few weeks he has to go around and refill all the machines because the business has been such a success, with sales rising to 1,600 just last month.
Well, it's doing pretty good. You know, it's relatively new business, but they seem to be growing in numbers every month. We seem to be selling a little bit more and more, especially with the growing locations, too.
And businesses like Dudley's Paw in Tribeca that allow for the machines to be placed in front of their store also profit. Not only do they get 7 cents for each 25-cent treat that's bought, many of their customers say it's handy.
On their night walk, they can buy a treat, and the dog is very happy.
35 of these machines at various locations throughout the city, and the company says it plans on adding 50 more this year. Why? Well, it's all due to the high demand from its customers. Happy customers like Bella.
Good girl. I think we have a winner. Because if she won't eat it, that means it's no good. So?
To find out where the machines are located throughout the city, you can go to the website at streettreats.com. In Manhattan, Ashley Morrison for the WB11 News at 10.
Well, relief is on the way for hungry dogs walking in New York City. Doggy treat dispensers are popping up on street corners. For just a quarter, owners can give their trusty companions the canine equivalent of a Pez or Skittles. In this case, it's in the form of a dried liver biscuit. One street treat was tried out last year and it proved so successful. There are now 20 of these doggy vending machines all over the city.
I haven't thought about Pez in years. Is that still around?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey.
All kinds of Pez dispensers.
Tasty treat.
Tasty
Get a couple
treat.
of little doggy biscuits in there and you're good to go.
There you have it. Making lots of money. That's it for us. Have a good night.
Take care.
From Times Square, this is Good Morning America with Charles Gibson and Diane Sawyer.
And, you know, we reported before here on Good Morning America, Americans like spending money on their pets, boy do they. So the liver biscotti dog treat dispensers, yes, found outside New York stores, really no surprise. You got a quarter, just pass by and buy your dog a little treat. Lila can't wait, and neither can KJ.
CNN Headline News, 24/7.
It's 20 minutes after the hour. You asked for it and you got it. The Viewer quick pick story of the day is sweet. I get this wrong every time. Street treats. It can only happen in New York. Check this one out. It looks like a gumball machine, but if you look a little closer, they're doggy treats, not for people. The New Yorkers can stop at any one of about 20 vending machines to grab a snack for their dog. And just for a quarter, Fido gets a delicious biscuit. Now, who thought of that?